Yourself daydreaming about like what it would really take to just own your wealth,
Oh, yeah,
like
total.
really own it.
Especially these days, with everything being digital, it feels like it's always just out there.
Yeah, exactly. And today we're gonna um we're gonna go on a deep dive into this world of Bitcoin billionaires
Hmm.
to see how they're answering that very question.
All right.
And we came across some pretty fascinating stuff about how they're securing their fortunes. And honestly, it makes Swiss bank accounts look like they're
Ugh.
using like stone tablets or something.
Right. It's like the Stone Age.
It's wild.
It's wild. It's incredible how these billionaires are going beyond just like hiding assets.
Right.
They're establishing this system of ultimate control.
Right.
It's untraceable, unfreezable,
Yeah.
and pretty much unhackable.
Yeah. That's what caught my eye too.
Yeah.
Our sources are saying how vulnerable all the traditional crypto storage is.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we've all heard the horror stories about exchanges getting hacked or wallets getting compromised.
It's scary stuff.
Imagine pouring your life savings into Bitcoin
Right.
and then poof, it's gone overnight.
Yeah, just because of some security breach or something.
Yeah.
That fear is a major factor in why these billionaires are moving towards this self-custody thing.
Yeah.
It's not just about the money, it's about ensuring their wealth is really theirs, independent of any institution or government.
Right. So they're choosing self-custody because of all of these vulnerabilities that are out there.
Yeah, that's right.
No banks, no physical addresses,
No third parties.
no third parties involved.
Nope.
It's like something out of a sci-fi movie.
I know, it's wild.
It's completely digital and decentralized.
Yeah, it really is. And that's what makes it so appealing. It's a 100% paperless,
Yeah.
nameless,
Wow.
and it operates on this global decentralized network.
So how does that even work?
Well, to understand it, we need to talk about these things called private keys.
Okay.
Think of a private key like the combination to a safe
Okay.
where your Bitcoin is stored. It's this unique, complex string of characters that only you have, and it proves that you own your Bitcoin.
So it's like this super secret code
Yeah, exactly.
that unlocks your Bitcoin.
Precisely.
But if you lose it, are you just out of luck?
Pretty much you got it. Misplacing your private key is like losing the key to your safe forever.
Oh, wow.
There's no customer service to call.
Oh my gosh.
There's no reset button. It's a high-stakes game.
So if you lose your private key, you're saying there's no bank to call, no way to recover your funds.
Exactly.
Your entire investment could just vanish.
It could. It's intense.
Wow, that is a lot of pressure.
It is.
It sounds incredibly secure, but I imagine that taking on that level of responsibility must have some drawbacks.
You're right. The trade-off is responsibility. You're completely in control, but that also means you're the only one responsible for the security of your assets.
Right.
And this level of responsibility is why a lot of these Bitcoin billionaires go a step further
Okay.
and create these custom crypto custody solutions. They're not settling for off-the-shelf products.
Right.
They're building their own digital fortresses.
So they're like creating their own digital Fort Knox.
Exactly.
That sounds really daunting, but also kind of awesome.
It's both, for sure.
Yeah. What does that actually entail? Like, how do they do that?
Well, it takes a lot of resources. Like you
Mhm.
need technical expertise, secure infrastructure,
Hmm.
and probably a whole team of cybersecurity specialists.
Right.
It's a lot. We're talking like military-grade security measures,
What?
multiple layers of encryption and backups.
Wow.
It's a really complex process, but it offers a level of security that's never been seen before.
Yeah, that's fascinating. And it's not just about protecting their wealth today.
No, you're right.
Our sources also mentioned passing down these fortunes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This whole cryptocurrency inheritance thing
Mm-hmm.
really got my wheels turning.
It's really fascinating. Imagine transferring wealth without lawyers, wills,
Right.
or probate courts. With self-custody, it could be as simple as passing down this thing called a seed phrase.
Hold on, what's a seed phrase?
So a seed phrase is like a master password that can generate all your private keys.
Okay.
It's typically a series of 12 or 24 words that you have to keep safe and secret.
Right.
With that phrase, you can access your Bitcoin, and if you pass it on, they can too.
So it's like this super secret phrase
Exactly.
that unlocks everything.
You got it.
But what if you forget part of it or something?
That's the risky part.
Yeah.
It highlights how important inheritance planning still is,
Right.
even in the digital world.
It's like that scene in the movie where they whisper the secret code on their deathbed.
Yeah, exactly. And if you mess it up, poof, it's gone.
Oh.
There are ways to mitigate those risks,
Okay.
but it definitely requires some careful thought.
Yeah, so what does all of this mean? If Bitcoin billionaires are going through all this trouble for security and privacy,
Right.
what does that tell us about the future of wealth and finance?
It's a big question, isn't it? I mean, is this a sneak peek into a future where individuals have complete control of their assets?
Right.
Is this a model that'll become more mainstream?
Yeah.
Or will it stay something just for the ultra wealthy?
Right.
Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure.
What's that?
The world of finance is changing really fast.
It is, and it sounds like these Bitcoin billionaires are leading the charge.
They
It's
are.
a world where you really can own and control your wealth,
That's the goal.
but it comes with huge responsibility,
Absolutely.
for sure.
It does.
So, to everyone listening, if any of this piqued your interest,
Yeah,
I really encourage you to check out the world of self-custody
it's worth exploring.
and see what it's all about.
Yeah,
The tech is always changing, and who knows what the future holds.
exactly. Who knows?
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Absolutely. It was